Our listeners are as important as our guests. Join in on the conversation. 504-341-8255. The New Orleans Talk Network.
One of the hosts from the Live Line, and I would like to personally thank you for allowing us to be a part of your group. Now, I would like to personally invite you for the opportunity to be interviewed on our show. You want to know how? It's simple. All you have to do is email us. That's liveline.notn@gmail.com. Let me say it to you one more time. liveline.notn@gmail.com.
Money over murder. Cash game.
Yeah. We just come to ball.
Yeah.
And Black Cocoa Puff in the building. What's up, Black Cocoa Puff? See what I'm saying? Yes, indeed. Hey, as always, hit us up at the Live Line 504 on Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, Instagram, Periscope. Did I miss any social media? I don't think I missed any of them. At the Live Line 504. I did say Instagram. www.neworleanstalknetwork.com/live-line. Happy Juneteenth, everybody.
That's What's good with y'all? Yeah, happy
How y'all doing? How y'all doing, man?
We're good. Love yourself hat on.
I see. So, for those of you guys that celebrates the holiday and don't know what the hell the holiday is, because there are people out there that does not know. You know, they think that, you know, you're supposed to smoke weed or something on Juneteenth, probably too. You know what I'm saying? So, just to let everybody know, you know,
the ones
that don't know.
Wearing jojoba oil and shit.
Juneteenth, which is June 19th, is the day that gave us free.
Yeah.
Gave us free. Yes, the slaves were free. The slaves were officially free on June 19th, 1865.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. That is Juneteenth basically in a nutshell. For those of you that don't know, you can look it up. Google is your best friend. If you don't know any more about it, look it up. You can Google
knew that
it.
too. I knew
there's a African Americans website on pbs.org, and actually there's a page right now that has all the facts about Juneteenth. So go look it up. Henry Louis Gates Jr. actually did the writing. Very good, very good author. So go check it out. Anyway, man, it's been a very interesting week.
Yeah,
in hip-hop.
Yeah.
Like, got quite violent. Got a lot of violent. You know what I'm saying?
It did?
Yeah, it got real violent. If you guys don't know, by now, you've been hiding under a rock. XXX, or XXXTentacion, was fatally shot on yesterday in Florida. He was out shopping for a motorcycle, and he went back to his car. Gunman approached him, opened fire, stole his Louis bag, jetted off. Authorities say that they are looking for a Black Dodge Journey. Witnesses said that the guys were wearing like purple hoodies and a red mask. people on social media are saying that they have basically solved the crime already because there were two guys who are also local rappers that
Wear
were,
purple hoodies.
local rappers. You know, they were around the corner eating at the time, and they had red masks. They were posted up on Instagram and on Facebook with red masks, and they had guns on their laps and all kind of stuff or whatever.
So they was eating.
So they may be of interest. They may be the person of interest. Social media seems to claim that they got it all solved already.
Like they go
Can we pause them for a second? Because you know it's like 500 little kids that's like, I'm looking for his killer.
Yeah, I
I'm
know,
going
man.
to kill him, the people who killed X.
The young man was 20 years old, man. 20 years old. For those of you who don't know the history of XXX's music has a history of promoting some darkness. It was real dark. His music was real
Some
dark.
darkness?
It was real dark.
Some.
Real
That's
dark.
a nice way of saying.
Yeah, it was real dark. It was real
It
dark.
wasn't no light in it.
It was real dark. It was real
It
dark.
was dark.
He actually had there was a video that he put out that had him portraying the lynching of a little white kid.
Yep.
Guy had a lot of mental issues. He talked about dying. Talked about dying a lot. As a matter of fact, he had a recent video, or a recent audio video, that talked about if he died. He hopes that he was able to move some kids and touch kids and leave a legacy for kids and blah blah blah, whatever.
You think he was telling the truth?
Y'all, this is crazy, man. I mean, and this is not the only thing. This is not the only violence that went down. Now, a lot of people feel a certain type of way about the young man because he does have a past. He has a very checkered past, and he had some beef in the streets, man. He had some beef in the streets.
What classifies as a past? Because I feel like this information you're about to say is not past. This is actually like recent.
Well, I mean,
before you die.
Yeah.
I mean, yesterday is the past, so
basically,
so you know what I'm
stuff that
saying.
happened the day before you
So he was already facing 15 felony charges.
Damn.
Counts of false imprisonment, aggravated battery of a pregnant woman, domestic battery by strangulation, for incidents involving his ex-girlfriend in 2016. Y'all.
That's some hellable shit.
I don't know what the hell is going on? Like, and his mom. Well, reports are, and it was reported on the Breakfast Club and by other rappers. They said that the guy was changing his life around. They say he was changing his life around.
Well, hold up, Slick Daddy. I got something to say, Coco.
What's up, Slick?
About his mama. His mama talking about she raised her son not to let nobody hit on,
Punk him.
But you got sisters. How you feel somebody would hit on your sisters like that, bro? Come on, man, you ignorant. You an ignorant ass female.
Hey,
bro.
man, I mean, this, we're going to talk about this conversation a little bit more as the show goes on, because there's a lot to talk about this. Because you're talking about a young man who's 20 years old. And if he was changing his life around, we'll never know. We will never, ever know.
I think the lesson in this is no one cares if you're changing your life around. Try your best to live your best at this moment.
Yeah,
like, that's just being real.
Cocoa Puff.
Exactly. Exactly.
I just had a whole conversation with a whole bunch of people that judge me, basically. And we're not going to say judge me. We're going to say disagreed with me because I said that I personally do not aspire to date or marry a convicted felon. They told me that I was absolutely wrong for feeling that way. Here's my thing. I have spent my life and built my life to a certain standard. The same as you, the same as Slick.
Right.
You feel me? Like, I've done everything I could to stay out of trouble, follow the law and everything else.
Right.
You made the decision to break the law and everything else like that.
Right.
The decisions we make have consequences.
Right.
So with this being said, this young man talked about suicide. He talked about death. He talked about crime. He talked about a lot of hate and everything else like that. He stunted on social media with all the money, the bags, and the chains and everything else like that. To be honest, it was like, what did you expect? I'm not surprised by this. Is this a shocking situation?
I don't think this is shocking, and neither is all the other things that we're gonna talk about in a little bit.
I'm just waiting on.
And we're gonna get more into this situation with XXX. We're gonna talk about 6ix9ine, and our special guest is Ocie Sherrod. He's a cultural marketing director, and he would be able to chime in on this situation from his aspect, by him being responsible for guiding and overseeing the day-to-day business affairs of artists and events. You know, he can give us a little intel
behind someone who markets,
and
artists.
And what, you know what I'm saying?
And who the world is the person who markets him?
And how do you market someone like that? You know what I'm saying?
And market somebody like that. Just tell all the kids to kill themselves.
But not only that, but good. How do you handle, and also we're going to find out from him, how do you handle when such a young popular artist as himself, how do you handle the death of this artist? How do you guys handle it from your aspect, from your day-to-day business affairs?
It's business. It's like a funeral.
We're going to get into it. We're going to get into it with him. We're going to ask Ocie. We're going to ask Ocie. We're going to ask Ocie Sherrod. We're going to ask him when he comes in. That's right, y'all. We're about to go to break. When we come back, we're going to get more into this.
Yeah.
Yo, shout out to the homie, man, Mr. Harvey. Rest in peace, man. Next video, you already know. Mr. Harvey. Let's get it. Live line. New Orleans Talk Network. Cocoa Puff. Mr. Ibby, myself.
We just come to ball.
We just come to ball, party and have fun. We just come to ball, party and have fun. Roll up, take shots, baby, let's have fun. We just come to ball, party and have fun. We just come to ball, party and
Harvey, late game. A crack, what up? It's the bully again. It's swagger talk right here. Swagger talk. You know my swagger, homie? Okay. The definition of swagger. My swagger means? Huh? You know what it is. 101. Yes, homie. It's about that time. My swag crazy. The swag crazy. 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 My swag crazy. What it do, man? Crazy. My swag crazy. The swag crazy. You know the swag at its old time high. Red 745. Line, no lie. No lie. Suede on the seat, 10 for the feet. Take the shades off, let me talk to him. This how money look, okay? This how money walk. I know you hear the train. This how money talk. What up, B? Louis V, be the luggage. What up, B? Rap money, that's another subject. Different thing. Go and talk about my swag and how your girl look. Talk about that. I'm in the club, 20 cash, no budget, no limit. Single dance. This is another two-step. Okay. Throw your hands, didn't do the two-step. My swag crazy, the swag crazy, 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 my swag crazy, the swag crazy.
What it do, y'all? It's DJ Slick Daddy from the Live Line, here to tell you about the hottest bar on the West Bank, After Dark Sports Bar, 419 LaPelka Boulevard in Gretna. Come check us out on Monday for steak and oyster night. Thursday, free seafood night. Friday, 3-for-1 happy hour. Saturdays, ladies night, and always open for parties. And then Sunday, Saint Sunday, Oldie but Goodie Sunday. Come find out what is hidden for at After Dark Sports Bar, 419 LaPelka Boulevard in Gretna. Doors open at 6, 12 p.m. on Sundays. After Dark is a non-smoking atmosphere.
Oh, how the time flies. What's up, y'all? It's your girl, Dr. Rhonda M. Lawson. And can you believe that it has been 1 year since Horizons with Meet the World Image Solutions hit your airwaves? We have interviewed authors, entrepreneurs,
New Orleans Talk Network. Yeah. New Orleans Talk Network. We live on New Orleans Talk Network. You know what I'm talking about? Huh? Putting in work. You feel me? On your back like a tattoo. I thought you knew, baby. Boy, the Prince is Big Chew. Huh? Ooh. Brrrr, sticky.
Oh, yeah, we live. Dude, we in here. New Orleans, baby. Yeah.
Money over murder. Cash game.
Yeah. We just come to ball.
We just come to party and have fun.
That was very, very interesting. Considering what the hell is this talking about. That was very interesting. Liveline New Orleans Talk Network, we are back. We had a very interesting thing that just happened over the break. Ibby. I got Ibby. I got Black Coco.
I can't do it, bro. I can't do it.
I ain't,
Like it's an old woman about to come.
Like she aroused my nipple. Like my left nipple got like tingling on that commercial. Like
I can't believe this.
Y'all need
Shout out to the super producer, Mike.
Y'all need to watch Horizons. Watch Horizons on the New Orleans Talk Network.
I think
that.
It's a book review show.
Well, she reading a damn good book.
I know.
I hope it's erotic novel.
She just came up
She
with
did that though.
For my nipple, baby, just call me, baby. I'm gonna inbox you, baby. I'm gonna call you. Just give me my number.
Shout out to
Oh my goodness! This lady,
really, wow, it really did.
How she did it, Coco? How she signed the stick, Daddy?
Like nipple just went.
Everybody said what in the world?
Anyway, back to the conversation, man.
The show and
y'all need to see that commercial, man.
Hey, we didn't play it again. We wanted to see the rest.
Mike, can we go back and make that commercial again, please?
But man, back to the topics at hand, man. Like we said, as you all know, XXX was killed yesterday, down in Florida. Also, we had more violent situations, man. They had a local rapper in Pittsburgh that got killed, Jimmy Wopo. He was shot dead as well.
What are the details behind him?
So he was shot he was shot in his neighborhood of Middle Hill. Wopo was one of two victims harmed in the incident. Wopo's manager confirmed Wopo was in critical condition after the shooting. Police updates report the man who was in critical condition died at the hospital. So they're still trying to figure out the details on what happened, what really went down with him. And as soon as we get more details, we will let you guys know. Man, it's just so much violence though, man. Like Rich the Kid got robbed. He got robbed. He got attacked in a home invasion at his girlfriend's house on Friday. Y'all know Rich the Kid. He got the song Plug Walk. Yeah. There was a video or image on Instagram that was uploaded that showed him laid out on a gurney. Two men wearing a mask, according to TMZ. Two men wearing a mask entered his girlfriend's home in Los Angeles. Rich tried to fight him off. 3 additional assailants entered the home with guns and attacked them.
Yes, you really don't know how your plug talk.
Cash and jewelry was taken. TMZ, Rich told, sources close to Rich told TMZ they believe that it was an inside job.
That's why I said you don't know how his plug talk.
How that sound for anyway?
He's fine. He's fine. He's fine. He's currently, matter of fact, I think he's at the hospital now. So
I pray that he's okay, but I pray that all of these other young hoodlums that are passing away helps you to realize like this shit is not cool. Like it's not. The time and era of hip hop has totally changed, and it's becoming extremely more violent because of the atmosphere of people that we're allowing to filter our minds. Right.
I'm interested, and I'm really interested to talk to Ocie, man, because you know Ocie, he was with Cash Money at one point, so I want to talk to him because I know that he has.
Nope, I ain't got nothing.
It's not about it's not anything like that. But I really want his insight on, like how they handle you know what I'm saying, such incidents and how they
I
keep these people
understand
on.
that,
You know what I'm
but
saying?
I will
Like,
be
I
making
really
my
want,
statement right
you
now.
know.
I will not be asking anything dealing with Birdman. I'm
Oh,
scared of
God,
him.
here we
Y'all,
go.
I'm not.
You
And
scared?
then you got 6ix9ine, Tekashi69.
He ain't dead yet? I thought you was
No,
gonna-
he's
I thought
not.
we had an exclusive.
He's not dead, but he's being investigated. He's being investigated.
For fraud?
Attempted
Fraudulent
shooting of
pretending
Chief
to
Keef.
be a black person?
Attempted shooting of Chief Keef.
Look at all these dudes, how they look like that, boy. Y'all look like y'all drug addicts, bro.
I solved this crime already.
Like-
he ain't do it.
I'm just saying, man. Like, it's crazy, man.
impossible.
It's crazy. It's crazy, man. But with all of this stuff going on, you know,
Did you
this
see the
triple-
way he ran with the gun? Mike, can you find that video of him running with the gun? You know it wasn't him that shot Chief Keef. Shot at Chief Keef.
Yo, but this back to this XXX situation, man. Like I said, man, this was a real dark situation. Like I said, the guy spoke of his own. He spoke of himself dying. You know what I'm saying? He spoke of his death. It was a lot of reaction from a lot of artists. You know, like I said, man, and a lot of them were saying that the young man was really changing his life around. So, I mean, we get into that. We had a discussion. We talked about Malcolm X, for an example. And we're not comparing the young man to Malcolm X at all. That would be like total disrespect. But when you think about it, this young man died at 20. At that age, Malcolm X did a lot of shit. You know what I'm saying? If Malcolm X would have got killed at 20, Malcolm X would fall in line with some of these guys like him, you know, like this guy right here. Because, I mean, Malcolm X was a pimp. And, you know, he did a lot of stuff, you know. So, but he had a chance to change his life around. He had a chance to turn his life around. You know, it just so happened the Lord let him live a little longer to, like, flip it up, and he became a great man. We'll never know about this young man. We'll never know. You know, I mean, all you'll know is the legacy that he left behind is
songs.
I beat a woman. You know, I talked about suicide. I got 15 felony charges I left on the table. You know what I'm saying?
He had no kids, huh?
You know, did the young lady have a baby? The pregnant young lady, I'm not quite sure if the young lady had the baby or not. But man, this is
When you're facing 15 charges, here's my thing. Like Eddie and everybody knows that when you're facing that amount of time in jail, most of the time your lawyer and your attorney tells you to start doing things so that you look better in the public eye before you go to jail, so that you can have a lesser or, you know, a less harsher sentence. So maybe if he wasn't facing 15 charges, I would have a little bit more compassion towards the situation. I would think it's a little bit more genuine. But coming from a female who understands the other side of what judges do to, you know, attorneys do to groom young men so that they get away from being punished so harshly, I mean, and then you gotta also understand, like, I can't really speak on this situation, like I said, because I'm all the way against domestic violence, and some of them charges are felonies. And the reason why I know they're felonies is I have someone who has them against me.
15.
You get what I mean? Like, so, I mean, like...
Like, dude's about to go to jail for a little minute.
Yeah.
He's about to go down for
False
a little minute.
imprisonment, that's real. I know what that feels like. False imprisonment. That means that someone fought for their life to get out of a house, and you trap them in the house.
Well, we got some reactions from some of the artists, man, after the young man died. Mike has the video. Mike, show the video.
Love you. You will be missed.
Bro, I don't even know what to say right now. I just don't know what to say. I guess I'm just making this because The information, what I just heard, was that he's passed.
What's up, guys? I'm just sitting thinking. Sometimes I just feel like I do too much trolling. Sometimes I feel like I just do too much. And tomorrow's not promised, you know what I mean? And I feel like sometimes someone might get the wrong image of me. You could be here today and be gone tomorrow. X spread nothing but positivity. Nothing but positivity. Always called me on the phone. Danny, are you okay? Danny, yo, you doing this the right way. Just try to do more of this. Like, you could call me, talk to me, like, what's going on?
Oh, Lord.
So I have a couple of questions.
Go for it.
What is the right way to look at 6ix9ine, who just was in Chicago talking about something? I'm in Chicago, threatening fucking Bloods. What is the right way to look at your ass?
Mm-hmm.
That's the first thing. And wasn't he just on the list of motherfuckers you did not like?
Yeah.
That's the second thing. As for that other thing, man, I guess you know. Why are you doing all of this on social?
Slump the God or whatever.
Right, like, why are you on social media?
Yeah.
Like, with likes and follows and all this other stuff. I don't believe that you're genuine. I really don't. Like, I feel like you're fraudulent. I'm so sick of these new rappers. Like, I'm not.
Here's
like,
the trip
I'm
part.
not here for it.
You know what the trip part is about that dude, Slump God or whatever his name is?
They aren't friends.
They weren't. They stopped speaking. Like, they weren't friends anymore.
So he didn't even fuck with you, like J. Cole.
They weren't friends anymore. So I don't know, man.
No, that wasn't J. Cole. Who was that?
Big Sean. I don't
Big
fuck
Sean.
with you.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
The fakeness of this generation. Like, I just need some more authentic rap artists to come back so that they can set the tone of being fucking real. Because I'm so sick of the pill poppers and all this other shit. Like, seriously.
Man, this is this is crazy, man.
I know.
This is crazy, man. And like I said, man, we mentioned that the guy had spoke about himself getting, killed, whatever. We have that video we're gonna show you in a little bit. But at the Live Line 504 on Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, Instagram, Periscope. We got the homie, man, Ocie Sherrod from Ingeneus Marketing. He'll be coming in with us. We're about to go to break.
Yeah.
Come back. Man, we're going to get more into all of this stuff, man. And we'll definitely show the video with XXX actually predicting his death, man. It's crazy. Some Machiavelli, some Tupac type shit, man.
Yeah.
And we'll get into this, man, because are we reverting back to, you know what I'm saying, like the real violent days of hip hop, even though we don't consider this hip hop.
That's mumble rap.
Hell no.
The violent days of rap.
You will not compare Biggie and Tupac.
Nah, we're not comparing these people to the same people.
Hell no.
We're talking about the violence in hip hop. Live. We're on the Salt Network.
NWA was real.
We'll be back.
We just come to ball, party and have fun. We just come to ball, party and have fun. Roll up, take shots, baby, let's have fun. We just come to ball, party and have fun. We just come to ball, party and have fun. We just come to ball, party and have fun. Roll up, take shots, baby, let's have fun.
And challenge
as possible.
Don't leave your man around me. True player for real. Look. Yo. 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 Look. Yo.
Digging ditches for all of you player hating bitches. Never fuck with snitches.
you know you snitches could get these stitches like my balls vicious, like them bitches jumping out the kitchen. Rock my scars vivid so you bitches could see how I'm living. Used to pussy pop on YouTube, but I'm dropping these bars. They say that I wouldn't make it, though I'm rolling with stars. And my nigga on your TV, so I'm fucking the star. My trap nigga come and see me, always in a new car. Small talk to a big baller. You keep on fucking these niggas, won't be no shot caller. Y'all keep on jocking these niggas, to me they black colors. I see y'all fucking these niggas, to me they black colors. I don't fall for them, What they say about me? I'm a little bougie, still street. I keep a different nigga every week. That's probably why you women hate me. But your niggas love a Project Barbie. They won't fight me cause I'm a Project Barbie. He won't wife me cause I'm the Project Barbie. She don't like me cause I'm a Project Barbie.
Hey, it's your girl Black Coco, and I am coming here to you today with a product that is near and dear to my heart. It's La Revie. La Revie is by Coco's Pleasure Palace. It is a 10-speed vaginal and clitoral stimulator. It's made of medical grade strength silicone and ABS plastic. It also is USB chargeable. La Revie by Black Coco. Purchase yours today at blackcoco.com.
Listen up. Your customers, our listeners, could be hearing about your business right now. Yeah, right now. Don't miss out on the opportunity to advertise with NewOrleansTalkNetwork.com. Call our business department today at 504-475-4793 to hear about our great rates. NewOrleansTalkNetwork.com. We provide the people, you provide the business.
Hey yo, what's up? It's your boy DJ Slick Daddy.
This DJ Slick 504.
And of course, I'm your girl, Black Coco.
Tune into the Live Line, New Orleans Talk Network, every Tuesday, 7 to 8:30 with all the trending topics.
And you can also check out my mix, DJ Slick Mix Club 1 and 2.
And of course, check out Coco's Sex Tips of the Week.
And hashtag TTBF. That's that bullshit. It's the Live Line, New Orleans Talk Network, Tuesday, 7 to 8:30. We always live. Let's go.
Yo, it's your boy Mickey Fax, and right now you're tuned into the Live Line right here, only on the New Orleans Talk Network. Keep it locked, because you know I got it locked. This is the best show on earth. New Orleans, baby, holla at me.
Money over murder. Cash game.
Yeah. We just come to ball.
Let's go.
We just came to party and have fun. We just came to
We're back. Live Line New Orleans Talk Network. Listen to Ibby, Black Coco, and yours truly, DJ Slick Daddy.
No, that's Cocoa Puff. That's Cocoa Puff.
That way? How it go? How you? I'm sorry. Y'all see this right here?
See how he just...
Y'all see this right here? Y'all see that right there?
I ain't got nothing to do with
That's
that.
her product right there. That's her product. Tell them about it, Coco.
Okay, so this right here is a 10-speed. Well, y'all saw the commercial. God damn it! Just go to blackcoco.com and purchase it.
I saw the commercial.
That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking
yeah, I guess we can real quickly do the sex tip. He said he just pulled it up. We just put might as well.
Advertise it, baby. Advertise it.
Might as well. Okay, so this is by Coco's Pleasure Palace. It means the daydream, because I know a lot of people cannot pronounce this word, okay? It was named after Mr. Henry. Everybody knows I had a sex toy that was like, hey, Mr. Henry, and everything else like that. So I named a whole collection of toys. This is our first one and everything. And it is 10 speeds. It is USB chargeable. It lights up. I know you probably can't see with the lights and everything. And for each speed, the light actually vibrates and pulsates with the toy. See how it does that?
That's what it does.
So it is made of surgical strength silicone and ABS plastic. So I launched it actually last month, maybe the month last month is when I launched it. Yes, it does stimulate. It is a clitoral and vaginal stimulator right here. That commercial that you guys see that's beautiful was done by Mike. So y'all know y'all need to, pay for him to do your commercials and everything. Get them on Adam and everything else like that, all your small businesses. But yeah, this is my toy. This is the first one and everything. We have more commercials, more people. We might make these two do a commercial for it and everything. I was asked if men can use it. Yeah, I was just asked if men can use it. You can put it in your rectal area, I guess.
There you go. I know y'all talking about me.
That way.
I
didn't even say it was you. He told on himself.
I know. I had to.
Y'all heard it here first. Slick wants to use the toy.
Exactly. But other than that, for men to use it with their females, I always say it has this nice little hook, so you know how she about to run and everything. You got this one hand that's around her to hold her in place. Exactly. You got the other hand. Lock her in with this. Put it on the top speed and everything, and enter her anally.
I dare you.
Move. Exactly. That is an easier way for you guys to enjoy anal sex. So this is for couples play as well. This is just the first toy that we have. It does come with the charger and everything. If you have any type of new phone charger other than the ones where you just lay it on there and sit it on there or whatever, it takes that little brick. You can just plug it into the wall. You can charge it into your car and everything for everybody that charges their phones in their cars. My car ain't that advanced shit. But yeah. Hurry up, buy these, blackcoco.com. Come get yours.
Coco Pleasure Palace, baby.
Yeah, before we make it to Baltimore, because I have a whole radio tour in Baltimore. So shout out to Baltimore. I'm on my way with Baltimore, the tour.
Man. Congratulations to Coco on launching our product, man. Y'all support the homie. You know what I'm saying? Coco's Pleasure Palace.
That's
You
right.
can go on the website and get all kind of toys.
You really
but
can.
This is like the number one, the popular, the best of all.
Get it while it's at the $40 mark, because it's about to go back up.
That's what's up, man. That's Coco Sex Tip, man. Y'all
They
support
ain't
the
got no
homie. You know what I'm saying? Support your local peeps.
Yeah.
And look out for us. She will be at a pop-up shop near
I'm
you.
always at a pop-up shop.
Pop-up shop
Y'all know
near you,
that.
man. Hey, yo, Live Line New Orleans Talk Network at the Live Line 504 on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, Periscope, man. Hey, like I said, man, it's just hip-hop world is, you know what? Let me do this real quick. We're going to get back into, you know what I'm saying, the violence that's going on in hip-hop. Let me bring a little brighter note, you know what I'm saying, to hip-hop. So, this is some funny stuff that happened. On TMZ,
I don't want no parts of this.
TMZ spoke to Maury.
Oh, my God.
TMZ spoke to Maury Povich at Los Angeles, at LAX, you know what I'm saying, at the airport. At the airport, Maury Povich said that he would invite Drake onto his talk show
This pettiness is too real for me.
to take a paternity test.
On paternity test Tuesday?
You already know. The cameraman asked Povich about his pitch to multiple celebrities in the past to come on his show to get to the bottom of issues such as Cardi B and Offset, so he could take a lie detector test.
Oh, my goodness.
While he admits that rappers don't take his calls, he does send out a public message to Drizzy to take a paternity test to determine whether he is the father. He said, Maury Povich said he prays that it happens. It'd be great. He said, Drake, come on, Drake, come on. Of course, his new season's getting ready to start next, but that would be the most hilarious Maury Povich show and the most watched Maury Povich show of all time.
That's going to make his numbers.
I would really love to see him go on Maury. And then after he goes on Maury, go on that paternity judge show. The little judge, the little judge shows or whatever. Where they got the little paternity. They got one of the paternity judge shows or whatever, man. But that Maury Povich, that would hit.
Which one?
Like Maury would have.
What is it? Judge Faith, Judge Hatchet, or
one of them got a paternity show. They got a paternity judge. But that would actually make Maury Maury would have to do Drake for the whole hour. I would get Drake to perform on the show and everything else. I get him to perform on my set. Like that would be like the perfect song to perform.
Which one?
You know what I'm saying? During this paternity
But I just want.
I'm upset.
When they say you are not the father, Drake to really jump up and down and
I want him to do that dance that he did on the video. Yeah, I want him to do the dance like that. You know what I'm saying? When he, when he finds out that he is not the father, I want him to do that, man. At the Live Line 504 on Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, Instagram, and Periscope.
The background dancers.
Yeah, what the? I know it. You already know. Yeah. Also, man, in hip hop news. Also, in hip hop news, man, we had a lot of albums that dropped this week. We had J Rock, his album dropped. Nas, homie Nas dropped this album. One of Kanye's bunch of albums that he has dropping. And then we got a surprise on Saturday.
What?
Sometime on Saturday, an album just happened to just pop up on Tidal.
Oh, don't tell me that.
That's right. Jay-Z and Beyonce dropped their album. But there's a big controversy about it, though.
Why?
Because it just so happened that they dropped the album the day after Nas released his. And so people are starting to think that maybe there may be quite, they might still be beefing, or there may be a beef behind all of this, and then they're thinking that it might be a beef with Jay-Z and Kanye. No. Well, anyway, sources close to Nas tell us that he isn't fuming about the album being released on Saturday, and he doesn't think that Jay and Beyonce will steal any thunder from his new album.
They are.
He said he fully appreciates the fact that Jay and Beyonce are hip-hop royalty at this point, and actually really likes their new record. As a matter of fact, by the way, y'all, Nas' album was number one. So Nas don't give a damn. You know what I'm saying? The album was actually number one. So shout out to Nas. Shout out to Beyonce.
I gotta ask you a question.
The album is on Tidal. It's supposed to drop on Spotify and Apple Music and all other musical streaming sites next month sometime.
I gotta ask you something.
At the beginning of next month.
I gotta ask you something.
What's up, Slick?
So, what's going on with this goddamn Drake album? When he gonna drop it?
Drake album is actually coming out at the Drake. Yes, Drake is still alive, and his album is coming out next week. I think it's next week, actually. Next week, Drake album is coming out, and
what's he gonna say?
On his album, they actually said that Drake actually said that he will address the whole diss situation.
I
on
just
the
wrote
album.
a lyric for one of
on the
songs.
album. On the album.
I just wrote a lyric.
You wrote a lyric?
Do it.
Pusha T murdered me. Telling you.
But Jay-Z's been real busy.
You just gotta get the ghostwriter to write the rest.
And guess what? You can't get that.
You can't.
You can't copyright that song.
You can get
No.
You'll get it from Slick.
No.
You gonna bootleg it for $3.99.
No.
You gonna take the 99 cent off? Bam, $3.
I went up. It's $5 now.
Oh damn.
$5. God
Inflation,
damn, you worse than Tidal.
Man, inflation is a mug, boy. You like Trump with all these tariffs, man. What's wrong with you, man? Anyway, man, Jay-Z's had a very, very busy week because he has been named the president of basketball operations of Puma.
So basically, he passing out shoes to basketball players?
Puma.
Oh.
So, Jay-Z was named president of basketball operations for Puma. As y'all know, he has his own sports agency.
Yeah.
And
he do the thing.
The Puma is already signed like some of these guys that are coming out in the draft. You know, some of the top picks of the draft.
Some of them look like they got accepted to college but didn't go.
Right, but still, they have signed big deals with Puma. I think that this is like one of the best things to happen for Puma because Jay-Z's name alone will attract people to wear Puma. People are gonna start wearing Puma.
I was rocking Puma anyway.
People
now
are gonna
that
start.
Jay got it.
Everybody gonna start.
I'm probably not gonna rock it, but when you find me Puma, then I got you.
I bet you Beyonce is gonna have her own line of Pumas with some sparkles on it or some shit like that.
We knew it was coming because Rihanna already got the Fenty by Puma and all the other stuff. Not the Fenty. What was it?
Is
the
it
little
Fenty?
fur. Was it Fenty?
It is Fenty.
It is Fenty by Puma.
Yes.
And it's gonna be too expensive for me, so I'm gonna be rocking the Puma.
Yes,
what about Pumas?
So,
I own a couple of Pumas, but I ain't gonna be able to afford them now.
They're gonna relaunch. Puma is about to start their relaunch of their shoe brand with a classic shoe by Walt Clyde Frazier, old school Knick, Hall of Famer from the New York Knicks back in the 70s. Man, the shoe is kind of nice though.
You gonna get them slick?
That's what's up.
Shoe's
They
kinda
just
nice
can't
on
let
the
you
slick.
have nothing
You
now.
know what I'm saying? I would like Jay-Z to just like send us a few pair, and we will promote Puma right here on the show. We'll actually put the shoes up
We got
here.
a better
share
chance
something, you know what I'm saying?
of becoming a brand ambassador like all these people are putting up on that for Nike.
I saw the fake. Yo, shout out to the people, man, that has this Nike Recruiter. Shout out to that Nike Recruiter Twitter
He
page.
played the fuck out of y'all.
He played the piss out of all y'all. All y'all on there sharing stuff. All y'all on there sharing stuff.
Rappers that's doing it, like local rappers that are posting this. I'm like, y'all really don't know how this shit works, do you?
But Puma's about to blow up, though, yo.
Yeah.
Puma is definitely about to blow up, man. Also, man, in other news, Dr. Dre is about to do the damn thing.
Another woman beater?
No, well, yeah, but we're not talking about that. He about to do the damn thing. So, you know, a lot of people have been trying to do this Marvin Gaye movie. Everybody been trying to do the Marvin Gaye movie. Well, guess who getting ready to do it?
Who?
Dre. That's right. Dre. Dr. Dre.
Oh, all right.
So Dr. Dre is taking over the reins of developing the Marvin Gaye movie. The problem was that they were having a hard time getting the credits, you know what I'm saying, like the songwriting credits for, you know, the rights to use the music, the rights to use Marvin Gaye's music. Well, Dr. Dre has reportedly secured the rights to use Gaye's music, which has its songwriting credits owned by Sony, ATV Music, and Publishing. They don't have a name for it as of yet. They don't have who's gonna star as Marvin Gaye yet. But stay tuned. Y'all know that he partnered with Ice Cube and F. Gary Gray to do the Straight Outta Compton movie, and that made like $200 million.
Yeah.
So you can only imagine what that Marvin Gaye movie is gonna make.
Ooh, Lord.
A little bit of money. I just want to know, is Luke James going to play Marvin Gaye? Because I feel like he should.
Yeah, I know.
But I guess, you know, since he played Johnny Gill, he can't really.
Well,
what
movie?
You know, that dude that used to play on Law and Order looks just like Marvin Gaye. Jesse Martin.
Jesse Martin.
And if I had to pick somebody to play him, I would hope he plays him because he looks like him. He looks like him.
Singing and like.
But you know they're gonna lip sync, man. They're gonna lip sync.
Yeah, but you know some of the stuff, they put a little bit of their voice.
But they actually said that the dude can kind of sing because he does some Broadway. Jesse Martin does some Broadway stuff.
That's true.
So it'll be interesting to see and who are the characters and how this plays out, man. This is gonna be an interesting movie. I can't wait. So it'll probably be some years down the line, but we'll check it out. But anyway, man, let's go to break. When we come back, man, the one and only Ocie Sherrod will be in the building with us, and we're going to get more into this stuff with hip-hop and the violence in hip-hop. Yeah. And we're going to also talk about ingenious marketing. You know what I'm saying? And what he does. And what he does, man. And we'll get into the history.
Get a job or something, you know.
You know, see if he can market us. You know what I'm saying?
I'm
trying
to get a job with your girl.
Get us on Viceland, bro. Viceland needs somebody.
I'm going to get him to test, you know, this product out.
And I'm trying to get with your girl, you hear me?
I'm going to get him to test this product. It's going to be certified by Slick.
He want the doctor.
I want the doctor.
Oh
my God, he's crying about it. Can we go to break before he really cries?
He's about to start crying.
It's like?
Fade the black.
Damn, you so damn fine. You heard that 1,000 times. You heard I ain't shit, cause that's the truth. I tell 1,000 lies. I'ma tell you the only one out of number 9. But I'ma fuck you good and set you free. Won't make you feel confined to me. Long as you keep that nasty shit tucked away. Just for when we link up, you can't never give my love away. Fuck me, bitch, then it's fuck you too. I ain't gotta explain shit to you. Ain't this a bitch? You was cool with the situation until I put that on you. Now I feel like I'm on trial or something, like I'm wild or something.
something, like you ain't know it or something. Like I ain't tell you I'ma play out the Himalayas, all that shit. When you first chilled out or something, you wigging out, you bugging. That's good dick for you. Probably gotta fuck it for some money, no cap. Pimpin' ain't easy, believe me, but it's all me. Why you think my name's sleazy? Yeah. Every time she talking like, ay, 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 ay. But every time we fuck, she screaming, ay, 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 ay. And we go back and forth all day. Oh my God, we just fussed and fuck it off. Ain't no feelings involved. Cause I can't let no bitch turn me into no dummy. Nope. Cause I can't let no bitch turn me into no dummy. Yeah.
Yeah. Shit. Kill mode. 2. Yeah. Love. Yeah. Yeah. Look, lately I wake up with models, been popping these bottles. My new hoe, she flew from Chicago. She snuck in the state from Morocco. Now she at my place making steak with the tacos. I made me take care in the hour. I made me a play with my partner and added some hoes to my roster. And added some dough to my pockets. Don't add me shit cause I don't know nothing about it. Push her.
I got some bitches offline who ready to fuck me for pay. So many bitches offline who I could just hit any day. DM me race. Shorty, she tweaking for time, but really she stuck in the way. Wish she don't know I get cake. I might just bust on her face. The dad's got 2 for chances of doing a race.
Look, race on to make money. Lab niggas while I'm place running. Make a booty beat the bass drumming. I been double cups and 8 something. I ain't 8 nothing, still sipping. Bae told me calm down, I'm still tripping. Had a few hard times, I'm still living. We was just running wild, little niggas.
Homie just came home, still drilling. Stick got lineman numbers, filled nigga. You'll think we out of something. How we getting it? Yeah, I gotta profit something. Stack it, flip it, lit that they out of line. Gotta kill him. We don't do pocket rockets, got extensions. Here go the body rocking like a scissor. Get a nigga collar pop like he pimpin'. Hey, I'ma go spend it all on the backs. Straight to the trap, I'ma make it back. Shit, I remember getting scraps. Shit, not get paid for the rap. You boo in the stew with her ass out. In a coupe, got a rob at the strap out. Ain't cool in the boot, niggas crash out. If you broke, you're a fool, not a lap out.
I'm in your face now, go hit my plate now. I come to your town and make it a playground. The money and fanboy ain't nothing to play by. We bringing the K's out, you dead in the day now. See, I got a lake house, we call it the safe house. I'm at the stew, I'm at your bay house. Bite up booty, then order takeout. Lady, tell me what that face bout. You crazy, crazy hoe, I don't make out. Sorry, baby, that's not the J route. They tried to cave me shit, why me break out? Remember the lake house, I'm back at the safe house. Who you kidding? I need me a milk like Robin Givens with a bank account like Kylie Jenner with a sex drive to go a mile a minute. Smoke so much I get tired of liquor. How the fuck you ain't tired of chilling on the sideline while everybody winning? Pay me no mind and I'ma mind my business.
When ain't over grind, I was tired of sitting. If she give me time, I'ma fly to me. Hope the throat wide, cause the thighs little. When she gotta leave with a pound with her. Kill mode.
Yo, what's up, y'all? It's New Orleans' hottest DJ Slick Daddy from the Live Line. Don't forget to like, comment, and share the show. The hottest show on social media, Live Line, New Orleans Talk Network. Let's go.
Party and have fun.
Here at Jones Insurance, your full-service agency, let us take care of all your insurance needs. We provide homeowners insurance, flood, rental, commercial, auto, and life insurance. Don't let the unexpected tragedy destroy your family's future. Here at Jones Insurance, 7603 West Bank Expressway, Monroe, Louisiana, 772. Contact Lois at 504-348-1492.
Listen up. Your customers, our listeners, could be hearing about your business right now. Yeah, right now. Don't miss out on the opportunity to advertise with NewOrleansTalkNetwork.com. Call our business department today at 504-475-4793 to hear about our great rates. NewOrleansTalkNetwork.com. We provide the people, you provide the business.
Hey, it's your girl Black Coco, and tune in with me Thursdays at 9 p.m. where we talk everything sex, from the latest sex topics to the latest sex trends and a few exotic dancers. Plus, you never know who might drop in. Tune in with me on the Pleasure Hour, only on New Orleans Talk Network.
Money over murder. Cash gang.
Yeah. We just come to ball.
We just come to ball. Party and have fun. We just come to ball. Party and have fun.
Talk Network. We are back.
Yes, we are.
That's the cut action.
I got the homie DJ Slick 504.
He
I got
Coco
Black Coco.
They really cut the music
Coco
for this.
Crisp. Coco Puff.
Damn.
Or Cocoa Krispies.
Cocoa Krispies.
But that's a better cereal, though.
Wow, man. I got the homie, man.
I like
Ocie
Cocoa
Sherrod, Culture Marketing Director and Partner of Ingeneus Marketing. Welcome to the show, my dude.
Pleasure. Thanks for having me.
Yo, man, so he came on the break on the show already and giving Coco a whole nother name.
What the name?
He called her Cocoa Puff. He wanted to know. He asked you a question. I wanted you to respond.
Cocoa Puffs or Cocoa Krispies?
But we need you to respond to the question.
It's black cocoa.
You're not going to respond to the question?
Not picking Puff or Krispies.
You're not going to respond to the question.
So I'm not going to pick Puff
Man is
or
trying to
Krispies.
find out something. He's trying to find something out.
What is he trying to find out?
If you Puff or if you crispy.
And they say I'm the sex coach of the show.
Just saying, that's badass, man. So look, man, Ocie, man, let's get into it,
I was
dude,
told
man.
I was sweet, so therefore that's the
So you
reason
little
why I
Debbie
was
cake.
called
You a little
Cocoa
Debbie
Puff.
cake then, huh? You one of the little Debbies, huh?
That's not even in the Cocoa family.
Nah, man, she, you know what I'm saying? We're going to leave that alone, didn't we?
I'm a nice person, in other words, and I'm not that crispy, not unless you piss me off.
Okay. Yeah. That's a good answer. We answered the question. There it is. There it is.
Y'all seen me crispy before. Remember when that dude decided that he wanted to slide? And
Oh,
be
yeah,
crispy?
you did get crispy on that
Yeah,
one.
we
You did
had
get
that. Just
crispy
go
on
to
that one, man.
one of the old shows where he tried to come for my brother and we just
Yeah, we
spazzed out
kind of,
for a
we did
minute.
spaz out for a minute,
We
man.
did. We've been crispy before.
So, Ocie, man, let me ask you a question, man. How long has Ingeneus Marketing been alive?
Man, we have we were founded first in Atlanta, Georgia.
Okay.
And we've been around. This August coming will actually make 6 years.
That's what's up, man.
We came August 12th of 2012. So 8/12/12 is a.
That's what's up. So y'all go to different cities. What was the first city y'all ever went to?
Well, our establishment where we're real heavy at, and we started is in Atlanta. So we was in the greater Atlanta area. Quick story. I was actually staying in Dallas, Texas at the Wild, and a good friend of mine, she went to Jackson State, and when I was at Jackson State, I was doing parties and events and and stuff like that, managing artists and things like that, and she remembered that. And when she went to Atlanta, she started the marketing and communications company with two other friends. And then they started getting people who wanted to do a lot of events, asking them about artists, and then they ended up getting 2 clients that were artists. They didn't know anything about managing artists and putting them out. She reached out to me in Dallas, Texas. Wow. Shot me the information with the artists. At the time, we had Mike Moe and Richie Nodos.
Okay.
She sent me the information. I love the artist so much, especially Richie Nodos. I left everything in Dallas and came to Atlanta immediately.
Dang.
And they had originally started the company August 12, 2012, and they got with me toward the end of August.
Okay.
And then I made the arrangements in the first week in September to be gone at the end of September. So I just up and left cold turkey to go start it because I believed in the artist, and I had a premonition myself of, well, I've been off the road, going back and forth off the road. You know, my best friend, Cortez Bryant, doing the music management thing, watching, listening, learning, and him, letting me bring my artists out to do their thing. And I took a hiatus for 2 years, to kind of find myself a little bit and slow it down. And I always wanted to get back into it. And I was like, I didn't know when. Maybe the Lord will let me know exactly how and when I need to get back into it. And when I got that answer, it didn't take me no time. And that's why I actually initially did what I did. Because a lot of times when we ask the Most High for stuff, and it's that small window, we don't move when we're supposed to.
Yeah.
It didn't take, I don't do that. I left. So that's how.
You ever did anything in New Orleans?
Yeah, well, now here, I've been back for about a little bit over 2 years from Atlanta, and the thing was to branch out. You know, my guys like, well, you know, man, you're the one who traveled and did all that. We're gonna hold a fort here in Atlanta. You go wherever you're gonna go, and you know, and do your thing. And I was like, well, I stayed in all of the major cities, did a lot of things and stuff in those cities. So let me go back to my city.
And where you from?
I'm from here,
So you
homegrown New Orleans.
So you doing something like you ever hooked up with different like Rick Stain and Here We Go Entertainment and all them for Essence? Y'all doing something for Essence? Because you know Essence coming up, and I like to go to parties and you know like to chill. Is you doing something for Essence for the weekend?
Well, I'm not doing nothing for Essence. Unfortunately, we was trying to get something together, you know, with my guy and Dougie Fresh, but somebody beat us to the chase.
Shout out to Dougie Fresh. I want to be on stage with him, man. Dougie Fresh is cool. That's my dog right there, boy.
But I definitely will be attending some of the parties, and in the future, you know, we're going to work with. You know, Here We Go Entertainment.
Yeah, I know
you know,
them.
Big
That's
Stan,
my
a lot
people,
of Larry Morrow. You know, the bigger guys in the
that's
city.
good guys.
We definitely would like to do some things
That's
with them.
good guys. That's good. They're good.
But right now, you know, our focus is right now, especially me being here, is doing events, driving events in a different way. Because you know, everybody likes to do events and you know and make some money and things like that. You know, in my end, I like to do that as well. But except for when we do events, we have a purpose with the events. We want to make sure we're pushing a culture forward with the events. So is the type of events that you do when you do them, all of those different things. So just the things that I learned from the bigger cities that I know that we really haven't been exposed to, and we can because it's a mentality thing here, which we know. So it's just kind of breaking that curse with a lot of the events that we do, and also the way we help and manage artists. You know, we actually want to do those different things to actually cultivate the culture in New Orleans. So that's what we're definitely looking at, which when we get into the events, you know, I'll let you guys know about that as well.
That's what's up, man. That's what's up, man. We got the homie, man, Ocie Sherrod, Culture Marketing Director and partner of Ingeneus Marketing. Since you've been home, have you picked up on it? Have you picked up any, have you added any local artists to your roster since you've been home?
Well, actually,
can you name them if
yes,
possible?
Yes. You know, you definitely have to get those shots out. Some people don't like to give the shout outs, but I'm a good friend of mine. He's actually been rapping for a long time, and he actually went to Jackson State, which is where I met him.
Okay.
And he actually almost got signed to Young Money back in the day by Cortez Bryant. Wow. Or whatever the case may be. You know, things didn't work out, but he still continued to rap. And his name is Young Guap. So if y'all get a chance, y'all may have heard of him. And people who watching Young Guap here in the city, he's actually here on the West Bank on this side.
That's why I say here.
And you know, he has management now. I always kept in contact with him the whole time. And he has management now, and he's one of the artists that that's here in the city that I'll actually be helping to push out. Is another artist that I actually managed, and I'm going to get back into it with him. He had a tragedy. His little daughter had passed.
Oh dang!
So and his baby's mom, they passed the same day. You know, so you know, and when that tragedy happened, it kind of set him back. So so I understood. You know, you can't. It's easy to say, man, keep going, as being a manager, but you never know what somebody's going through. So I understood that. So I said, I know it'll come back around. You know, when it's time to. So, and his name is Roy Ferrier.
Okay.
Quick story: when I was on the road, you know, back and forth off the road, with Tez doing shows. When Wayne had the farewell tour before he had to go in and do his little bid for that while, Tez allowed me to bring Roy on the road. To actually do, finish them last little shows before it was over with. And I had a chance to bring him. Roy is also a New Orleans native. His name is Ferrari Ferrier. Is his rap name. He's a New Orleans native who also went to Jackson State.
Why all these people?
And
I don't know a lot of local artists.
And yeah, so we was on the road, and he was like, Cortez was like, you need to have a DJ. When you bring Raw, you just have to be professional. You have to start doing things the right way. So our DJ, DJ T. Lewis, was a DJ. Tez loved him. Fast forward today, DJ T. Lewis, who was Ferrari Ferrier's DJ, he's now Lil Wayne's road DJ, who also went to Jackson State. So
Hey, man.
it's a big Jackson State, thing.
Jackson State, New Orleans connection all day long. Ocie Sherrod in the building, man. To any artists that are watching the show right now, can you just tell them what your business offers them and how they can, what you can offer to them?
A couple of things. First thing is, anything in the marketing, communications, entertainment space. So for artists that's trying to get themselves out, whether if it's through marketing, promotion, advertisement, those different things, branding, creative, anything creative-wise, we'll be able to cultivate their brand in themselves. And also teaching the artist the game as well, because our company, most people, what they'll do is they'll take their money and say we can do this, and they'll do that, which is awesome. But with us, we're going to do this, but we also want to teach you what we're doing. Okay. So it's almost kind of like that saying when they say if you give somebody a fish, they eat for a day. You teach them how to fish.
Right.
So that's our thing. So we're also going to help you, but show you what we're actually doing. Because we want all artists is an educational thing. For myself, with artists that are watching, I tell artists all the time, you don't have to get a record deal. The record deal is going to be obsolete any minute. The same way how we had the cassette tapes, right, and the VCR tapes. Those things CDs, no longer exist. CDs, it no longer exists. And that's the same thing that's going to happen to record labels.
Right.
And I tell artists, young, old, whatever, you have to be a student in the game. I tell them, go watch what the other artists did. Also, with the business, watch what happened with the business. And look at now. Let's take Chance the Rapper. He did everything his way. Yeah. Yes, it's a little harder, whatever the case may be. But I tell people, if you're doing something that you love to do, then you don't really consider it work, and you don't consider it hard.
Right.
So technically it's not hard if you look at it that way. And these are the things that we offer, all artists that are watching and listening, and we tell them, and I'll tell them as well, if you don't know what a PRO is, Performance Rights Organization, which is your up and coming artist, BMI would be the one that you particularly want to start with. You have ASCAP and CSAC, but that's more for the bigger artists. Right. When you start doing different things, shows, and kind of getting out, for an example, we watch movies. Whatever, you watch the movies and you hear the music in the background. Well, those artists that music is playing in those movies, they get royalties off of that.
Right.
The PROs make sure that you collect.
Gotcha.
They make sure that you do that as well. And some of them have copyright companies attached to the performance right organizations. Most artists also, you can start your own production and copyright company where you can keep everything in-house. Because when you get the record deal, they're going to expect to keep your publishing and your masters.
Right.
So when you retire, you don't own any of that. Gotcha. These are things that if you own them at the end of the day, if anything happens to an artist, which I tell artists, this is why it's most important. If anything was to happen to you, most of us don't have financial education and insurance policies.
Right.
Where if you are an artist and you have your own business and you control all of your music and it's put out there and you have it, well-rounded, if anything was to happen to you and you own all your rights to all your music, that's the insurance plan
the life insurance
for your children.
Gotcha.
Because that's going to continue to generate anytime, and we know what it says, a good man leaves an inheritance to his children's children.
Right.
So for artists, make sure that you have all your business structure and stuff together, because one day you'll be able to pass that on. So these are the things that as I'm saying it, and hopefully they are listening. These are the things you guys need to do that now. And if you don't know how to do it, Ingeneus MKT, we actually can show you how to do that as well.
Man, that's what's up, man. Hey, that is a lesson learned for all you artists out here that are just out here just putting music out, man. You know, you can learn from this brother right here, Ocie Sherrod, man. We about to take a break. We come back, man. We're going to get more into it with the homie Ocie Sherrod. We're going to ask him a little bit about his feelings on this XXX situation, man, and some other stuff with hip-hop, man. Live New Orleans Talk Network. We'll be back.
So I got something I want to ask you now, since you said...
Yeah. We just come to ball.
We just come to ball, party and have fun. We just come to ball, party and have fun. We about to roll up, take shots, baby, let's have fun. Let's take a shot. We just come to ball, party and have fun.
You abandoned me, I don't live here, You abandoned me, I don't live here, Just a vacancy, just a vacancy, I don't live here,
Alright, let's get it.
You abandoned me, you abandoned me, I don't live here, Just a vacancy, just a vacancy, I don't live here anymore.
Pops up and left, me and my mother with no fucking help. I had to go get into something else, like get an instant loan and stumble on sudden wealth. What else a nigga supposed to do with no food on the shelf? I had to get it out the mud, I'm out here doing what I love. My mama thinking I'm a thug, is all gravy though. I wake up feeling like fuck, all she wanna do is fuss. Say I'm like my daddy, that's just how he made me though. A baby boy just lost in his own mind. Grew up in all the wrong places at the wrong times. I swear I got locked up like 10 times. Now a nigga move safe and sound like wind chimes. Moving the trees like whenever the breeze blow. Yeah, you might hear me, but you might not see though. Man, the shit that I got into, all the shit that I've been through revolved around the result of me knowing that the rent was due. Dawg, this shit for real. Yeah. Man. Fuck. Look what you made. Look what you started.
Call home to live stream your next event. Give us a call here at Bethesda Community Event Center, the only place on the Gulf Coast that can host and broadcast live your wedding reception, your baby shower, business seminar, and any other special event. Give us a call at 504-708-9454 for more details.
Hey yo, what's up? It's your boy DJ Slick Daddy.
This DJ Slick 504.
And of course, I'm your girl, Black Coco.
Tune into the Live New Orleans Talk Network every Tuesday, 7 to 8:30 with all the trending topics.
And you can also check out my mix, DJ Slick Mix for 1 and 2.
And of course, check out Coco's Sex Tips of the Week.
And hashtag TTBF. That's that bullshit. It's the Live New Orleans Talk Network. Tuesday, 7 to 8:30. We always live. Let's go.
Listen up. Your customers, our listeners, could be hearing about your business right now. Yeah, right now. Don't miss out on the opportunity to advertise with NewOrleansTalkNetwork.com. Call our business department today at 504-475-4793 to hear about our great rates. NewOrleansTalkNetwork.com. We provide the people, you provide the business.
Worst thing comes to worst, I fucking die a tragic death or some shit, and I'm not able to see out my dreams. I at least want to know that the kids perceived my message and were able to make something of themselves and able to take my message and use it and turn it into something positive and to at least have a good life. I at least, if I'm gonna die or ever be a sacrifice, I want to make sure that my life made at least 5 million kids happy, or they found some sort of answers or resolve in my life, regardless of the negative around my name, regardless of the bad things people say to me. I don't give a fuck, because I know my goal in the end, and I know what I want for everyone, and I know what my message is. So I just wanted to say I appreciate and love all of you, and I believe in you all. Do not let your depression make you. Do not let your body define your soul.
Live Line, New Orleans Talk Network. We are back. We are back, man. We got the homie Ocie Sherrod back with us. That was a video with Triple X in it talking about and predicting his own death at some point.
That was the helping hand thing.
Yeah, 20-year-old rapper was gunned down on yesterday in South Florida, coming from trying to buy a motorcycle. He was robbed and killed. Since then, of course, this always happens, and you being a marketing guy, I guess that's why I'm about to go into this. Since then, of course, his albums and projects are selling off the chain and are streaming everywhere.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? And #1 and #2 in Amazon Movers and Shakers digital music list. So his digital sales have gone up by 9,000%. Digital sales, 9,000% since his death.
Boy,
Why? You know, exactly, man. You know, it's crazy that, you know, we I heard a rapper, it was either a rapper or artist yesterday was like, man, give me my flowers while I'm living, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, because you can't do nothing for me. You know, it's not doing anything for me buying my stuff while I'm dead, man.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? How, as a marketing guy, guy that represents artists and stuff, situation like this happens, man. How do you guys, like, how does this affect, you know, how does this affect you?
Like if
one of your artists feels their demise, you know, suddenly, you know, right now where he's getting ready to peak, you know what I'm saying? Like, how do you guys, what do you guys do in the background when this situation happens?
Well, the first thing is, you know, us being a small, you know, a boutique marketing company, the first thing we would do, we're not going to even worry about the business side of it. First, we want to see how the family, you know, how the family's doing and things of that nature and stuff like that. And then once we get into the family thing and kind of see how they want to handle stuff, you know, from our end, well, hey, you know, to the family, you know, here's what we do, you know, how we represent them and the things we're doing. What do you want us to do? Because, you know, at some point we're going to have to obviously answer or whatever the case may be, you know, on something like that. So, you know, it really just depends on what the family want. You know, we have to reach out to the fans, let the fans know what's going on, you know, how the families, you know, how the family wants to handle the situation. And once we do that, then the next thing is, on the business side of it, goes back to just what I was saying about having a backup, making sure that you have all your stuff. Now, I don't know who he was signed to. I vaguely kind of heard about it a little bit today.
I'm not quite sure who he signed to myself. But we could find out. Mike gonna look it up. I already know Mike gonna look it up.
Yeah.
Mike, can you find out who Triple X is signed with?
Yeah, and see, cause see, now what's gonna happen is, let's say that he wasn't signed to anybody, but he didn't have his business structure together.
All that's going down the drain.
Where all that money going?
Down the drain.
That he getting. And then if he is signed to somebody,
he's signed to
Caroline Records
and Empire Distribution.
So all of that money, depending on his contract, which is probably, if I take a guess, I don't know, but just little experience, he probably have a 360 deal. You know, which means at the end of the day, they own the rights, you know, to everything. So the royalties in the back end and the things like that, the record company will get. But he'll still get his front, whatever percentage he gets.
Right.
You know, he'll still get that. So he'll get that, you know, once that died down, then that's really kind of a wrap. But all on the back end, the record label will get that.
Gotcha.
So, you know, so for me, is if we have local artists, like before they're signed, we encourage them to, look, start your own label and sign your own self. You know, that's kind of what it, or you have some I don't know about mid majors, but you have some independent labels where you can own your masters. A lot of people don't know. People think that the 360, this is another lesson for the artists.
For the artists, yeah.
A lot of people think that the majors started 360 deals. That started in independent, and then they pushed it off.
Gotcha.
Into the majors.
Gotcha.
Because normally back in the day, like when let's take Texas, Scarface, Slim Thug, all of those guys, they were slinging out the trunk.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So they were way before, you know, like big labels and stuff was out at this particular time. When you signed to a label and it was about who rapped the best and all of that, and you made the money. These dudes were slinging out their trunk independent. You know, that's why shouts out to you know what I'm saying, to people like Jay Prince. Yeah. Because he pioneered that whole thing. You know what I'm saying? He the godfather of it. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, those things they already had the blueprints out for things like that. So for the guy that died, you know, my condolences to his family, and hopefully, you know, he can get with, you know, that label and they could, you know, work out something or whatever to make sure that he taken care of, you know, whatever the case may be.
20 years old, man. Billboard reporting, I'm getting the word now. Billboard reporting is that X had signed a deal with Capitol Music Group through the subsidiary label Caroline.
Okay.
And Empire was the distribution. Dang, he was signed with Lucius last. Empire, you know what I'm saying? I'm just saying, man. He was signed with Lucius, you know what I'm saying? Ocie Sherrod in the building, man. Hey, yo, give the people the information, man, on how they can contact you. Give them the website and all of that stuff, man. Let everybody know how we can contact you, man, and how they can get with you.
Okay, pretty simple. For all our social media, which is Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, you can get us at Ingeneus MKT, which is INGENEUS MKT, and that's for Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. And then for our website is www.ingeneusmkt.com.
Y'all got it right
That's
here,
what's
man.
up, bro.
And you and you said you are here now, so you have a local office here.
Yes,
in the city.
I'm locally here. I'm actually getting ready to transition. Well, I had an office on Elysian Fields.
Okay.
Right now, I'm just working out my house. So all my clients come to my house. Yes, my house right now is an office over the lake, over the water. So you guys can definitely come. You know, super good place for you to come in. Like I said, it's just set up like an office. So anybody in the city, any artist, whether if you're an artist, rap artist, a comedian, DJ, personality, guest speaking, anything entertainment-wise or communication-wise, it doesn't matter. Even for businesses who may looking to start up a business, you need a business outline, a marketing plan, anything like that. We do all of that stuff. Okay. So we basically, when you go to the website, you'll basically get to look over everything and see exactly what we do. Contact us via phone, email, and like I say, I'm here locally in New Orleans. If there's anybody that's listening from any other cities and states, if I have to come to you, you know, to sit down with you, or a conference call or whatever the case may be, to assist and help you out, then that's what we definitely will do. So, you know, with the technology these days, we could conference call, Skype, you know, all this different stuff. Man. So
most definitely
the whole different thing. So that's the beauty of technology.
Right.
So you guys can definitely reach out to us in any way, and we definitely you know, have major, you know, credibility as a small company as well. based on a lot of the things that I have did. And I would want to shout out my partners.
Shout them out.
Isaac Wise. He's the director of business marketing and operations for our company.
Okay.
What's up, Isaac? Bryson, my guy Bryson. Bryson is the director of creative marketing. Okay. So anything on the creative side, if you can think it, he can put it together. Gotcha. So shout out to my guy Bryson. And then our girl Sharika Jackson. She's the queen of the group. Gotcha. Shout out a fellow boot, she's from Louisiana.
Oh, that's what's up, man.
Whatever, she's out there in Atlanta as well, Sharika Jackson, and she's over our community affairs.
Tech University, go ahead.
That's what's up.
And she's over our community affairs, so anything dealing with the community, kids, things like that, she's really passionate about. And then I got to shout out two more people. My guy Vic Hudson.
All right.
Is my business partner. Vic, man. He was my dorm director at Jackson State. Okay. And now today we are business partners doing a lot of the events that we have coming up. And my best friend, real good friend, teacher, mentor, the reason why I continue to push and doing what I'm doing and not giving up is Cortez Bryant. You guys know him, man. You're responsible for Wayne and Drake and Nicki, a lot of the other Young Money artists. He doing this thing, best manager in the world. I'm not, you could say I'm being biased, whatever. He's
doing the damn thing. He's been doing it for a while,
He's doing the damn thing, and I got to give him credit because I wouldn't be here and continuing to doing what I'm doing if it wasn't for him. I learned a lot from him. And, it's allowed me to continue to do what I'm doing. So shout out to my man, Poe.
That's what's up, man.
I heard that you're supposed to be having like a comedy show coming up or something.
Oh, yeah.
Let's talk about Go ahead, that thing, man. Go ahead.
Yeah, man. I actually, I came prepared.
That's what I'm talking
so I want to put some stuff out, whatever.
Show the people what you got going on, man.
Slick
warming up the turntables over here to do this slick mix. You know what I'm saying?
So we have, because I want to do something for you guys too.
Oh, man, that's what I'm talking about.
We have, we doing Tyra Barabino. She's a celebrity, a celebrity actress here in the city. Just about any of the shows, like Claw, y'all know Claws, NCIS, a lot of the shows here. She's been on all of them. So we're doing her birthday event. Okay. And we have people like Uptown Angela is hosting off Q93. Downtown Leslie Brown on 102.9.
Okay.
The lovely, legendary Mia X.
Man,
is in the house, and then we have DJ Rowe on the ones and twos.
Oh yeah,
what's up, man?
Q93, and we have a lot of other guests that we can't name because it's a surprise.
That's cool. Yeah. That's what's up.
That you got to see when you get there. So that's this Friday, June 22nd. So I have tickets. You guys can contact me. Go on our social media. Ingeneus MKT, even on my personal page, Sherrod Management, Ocie Sherrod on Facebook, and contact us for tickets. This is what the flyer looks like.
That's what's up.
I don't know if they can kind of see it.
There you go.
So that's this event, and I got some things for y'all. Okay. Then the following week,
my homie on that
side, Friday, we have our comedy show. 3-for-1 comedy show. Shout out to my guy, the host and business partner, Joking Brady. And then also shout out to my other business partner, Walt. They're the geniuses behind with myself putting it together. And like I say, man, these dudes are funny. We have
Corey on that show, y'all. Get that to Corey on that show.
Yeah.
Y'all ain't seen the Pleasure Hour. Corey was talking about homeless pussy the last time he was on the Pleasure Hour.
There it is.
Remember he was stretching his mouth up? He got Corey back on that show.
And Corey is actually headlining this show.
That's what's up, man.
And we also have Rob Kazi and Mike Hanro on there. Shout out to our DJ Chu on the ones and twos. And this thing is going to be amazing. And I have something for you guys.
All right.
So I say I came prepared, and I appreciate you guys having me on the show, and I know we're gonna have some fun. But I brought some free tickets for you guys for the comedy show, and also Tower Bear event as well. So I want to make sure, you know, I had to come prepared for my people, and make sure that they go. So I got y'all.
Man, we appreciate you. We all like that. We appreciate you, man. Slick, man. That's 2 weeks in a row, boy.
I know what's
shout out to the homie, man. I gotta give a quick shout out. Shout out to Joe Black, man.
Yeah,
Joe Black. We appreciate you, man. We had a great time last week at the Legends event.
They really did.
Shout out to Scarface, Spice One, Dolomite, Miss T, Buzz Down. I know I'm missing somebody.
Miss T, the Ghetto Twins.
Miss T, Ghetto Twins. Dolomite. Shout out, man.
Buzz
we
down.
appreciate you, man. Hey, we had a great time.
I had a great time in my event too.
Go, Coco.
Shout out to the Sparkling Diamonds. I hosted a burlesque show that night.
That's what's up.
So thank you guys for coming out. I got naked. It was fun.
Huh?
And there it is. And that's see. She got the marshmallows in the cocoa.
Marshmallows?
Marshmallows in the cocoa.
Oh,
she got the
man.
marshmallows in the cocoa.
You know what's so funny? The DJ came from downstairs
man.
and he was marshmallow and he tried to dance with me.
See that? The marshmallows in the cocoa.
Yeah, we have BJ So Cold who's about to have his song on with Hit the Floor.
All right, that's
about
what's
to
up,
come out.
man.
Yeah,
That's
so
what's up,
we
man.
had tatas and titties and everything else at Cafe Istanbul.
That's what's up.
Oh,
Lord.
So when she come to the comedy show, is that happening again?
Uh-oh.
My homie Corey is there and I love him.
Don't forget, y'all, this weekend at Apris Lounge, that's right by Harris Casino, because I used to work right there across the street.
Apris is really nice.
You know what I'm saying? Right there, y'all. Doors open at 9. DJ Roll on the ones and twos, hosted by Downtown Leslie Brown. It's Tyra B's birthday explosion. Y'all do not want to miss this. Tyra is the sweetest. I love her to death. Shout out to Tyra, man. You know what I'm saying? And the following week, the 3-for-1 Friday, June 29th, Corey Mack, headline comedian. Y'all seen him on the Pleasure Hour. You know what I'm saying? 6 to 8 VIP with entertainment. That's at Cafe Istanbul. If you don't know where it is, it's 2372 St. Claude Avenue, right there in New Orleans, a.k.a. in the city. Hosted by Joking Brady, DJ Chew on the ones and twos, drink and food specials all night long. Tickets 15, 20 at the door.
Istanbul don't never have food.
Tables are 50, sections are 100, man. Y'all check it out, man.
That was my mix, y'all.
Check it out, man. I like to thank the homie Ocie, you know what I'm saying, for coming on the show. One day we'll get to host one of these events. I think, you know, we about to hook that up behind the scenes. One day, you know, we will get to host one of these events. Whatever, I'm just saying. You know what I'm saying? Just throwing it out there for him, putting him out there on blast.
Well, you know what? The funny thing, you just brought that up. How about we just do it right now and just say that, you know, we've already put something together for you guys to actually come out and be at this show on the 29th.
Ha!
Bam. It's done.
It's done, baby.
You get to be at the show. You guys get to come.
Corey, I'm about to call you.
It's done, baby. It's already done. Y'all heard it here first on the live line. Come to the show.
Done.
Don't forget, keep sharing, keep liking the show at the Live Line 504 on YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, website www.neworleanstalknetwork.com/live-line. Thank you, OC, for coming on. Dude, please come back. Anytime you want to come back, man. Live Line New Orleans Talk Network. Don't forget, get Coco's product. And don't forget about the show. Because we going to be there.
We going to be there.
We'll be there.
Peace! I'll show up to that.
We out!
I'll actually.
I need is my weed and my girlfriend. Told her to bring her girlfriend and tell her to bring her girlfriend. We could have a party, I'll invite some friends. I got the bud, just bring the liquor, we can get it in like it's the weekend. Body shots for everybody, now she's leaking. I could tell by the way she's wildin' that she's tweaking. Now she's up on the
Hey, it's your girl Black Coco, one of the hosts from the Live Line, and I would like to personally thank you for allowing us to be a part of your group. Now, I would like to personally invite you for the opportunity to be interviewed on our show. You want to know how? It's simple. All you have to do is email us. That's liveline.notn@gmail.com. Let me say it to you one more time. liveline.notn@gmail.com.
Our listeners are as important as our guests. Join in on the conversation. 504-341-8255. The New Orleans Talk Network.